Buckets and boards. What's up, guys? Let's get right into it. Who's going to be the Clippers' backup big? Made me think about last year and what a wonderful job Isaiah Hartenstein played for us last year. He did a great job, outstanding. Scrappy kid, did well in the interior, got on the glass, contested every shot, would come out on the perimeter and guard guys, was decent, okay in the pick and roll. He was just a very, very solid and serviceable big. You know, him and Ivica Zubac, they basically split time, and their numbers were very similar. You know, even at one point, like a lot of the fans, we thought that Isaiah might overtake Zubac. You know, he might eventually become the starting center. That's how well he played, you know, but unfortunately, the business of basketball got in the way. The Clippers had to figure out what they were going to do in the offseason, what was most needed, and which way they wanted to allocate the funds. And unfortunately, Isaiah, you know, he succumbed to that situation. They had to go in a different direction, and Hartenstein had to go get the bag. You know, no knock on him. It's business at the end of the day. He was a fan favorite, but he had to make a choice for him and his family, so I salute him on that. And no knock on the Clippers. They had to do what was best for the franchise at that particular time. So they re-signed Rocco and, you know, made a few other moves. So, you know, it's just one of those situations that sometimes, like I said, basketball business will get in the way, and it is what it is. But that's the one position that we are super thin at. We loaded everywhere, but in terms of a backup big, we got problems there. We super thin right there, and we're on the eve of the start of the season, and that situation hasn't been addressed yet. So I was just thinking about it. Will Ty Lue just go small ball every time, you know, he brings Zubac off the court, and go with Batum at the 5? Because, you know, Batum is solid all around the board. He can do it all, man. He can play the 5 in the small ball situation. He's more of a natural 4 at this point. You know, he can play the 3 as well. But he does it all. If you need a quick bucket from the 3, Batum can hit it. If you need a block shot, Batum chase a guy down from behind, slap it off the glass. If you need a steal, he can do it. The French kid is just like a Swiss Army knife. You know, he does it all on the basketball court, and he's played very solid for the Clippers, you know, since he's been here. He's one of the favorite guys, you know, on the team for me, and probably for some of you guys, the fans as well. Yeah, Batum is just solid, but will Ty Lue go with small ball all the time due to the fact that we kind of thin at center? Or will he try one of these other kids like the Moses Brown or Musa Diabate? You know, I might be butchering his name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Moses, I haven't seen much of him, so I can't even really make an honest assessment of his play. Now, Musa, I like what I see out of him. He reminds me of Hartenstein a lot. Not his style of play, no. His motor, his energy, the way he scraps for everything. He contests shots in the paint. He'll go off the glass and try to get something, you know, rebound. He'll come out on the perimeter and guard a guy. And he's athletic enough to where guards like Luka Doncic can't just take advantage of him by switching. You know, 2 years ago in the playoffs, Luka was hunting Ivica Zubac down to get the switch and taking advantage of that mismatch all night long in that playoff series. But with Musa, he's athletic enough to stay in front of Doncic, and he's strong enough, you know, being 6'10", he could, you know, give Luka Doncic some problems with his length and the ability to keep him in front of him. So you can't just hunt him down because he's just that athletic. He has a okay post game. He's active around the glass, and I just like what I see from him. I like his energy, you know. So if it was my choice out of Moses Brown or Musa Diabate, I think I would go with Musa. Or will they revisit the Boogie Cousin situation down the line? I'm not sure. I don't know what Boogie did, why they didn't retain him, but I thought Boogie was playing well for us. So, push come to shove, if I was an exec, would I be willing to revisit that Boogie situation? I think I would, because we just that thin at the center spot, the backup center spot. But on the current roster, outside of when we're playing small ball, I would go with Musa Diabate. That would be my choice. I just like what I see from him, his energy level. He's tenacious on defense, and he's all effort. You can't ask anything else from a kid like that, more than that, I should say. But unfortunately, a lot of coaches, they don't like to go with rookies, and he doesn't have that experience. This is his first year. But unfortunately, how thin we are, we might be forced to either play him or Moses. And like I said, if I had to choose, it would be him, over Moses. So yeah, I just wanted to get you guys' thought, in terms of that situation, what you guys think we should do in terms of the center spot, backup big. Should they play small ball all the time when Zubac comes out? Or should they give the kid, the rookie, a chance and see what he can do in the backup big spot? But that's all I really have on this one, man. This has been another one from Buckets and Boards. I'm your host, Passport T. And you guys leave in the comment section and let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.